Hello dear students, I hope you guys are doing great. Don't we all struggle to create that solid timetable that is going to help us clear our exams? So today I'm going to help you frame a 12 plus hours easy and effective study timetable that is going to accommodate time for yourself, time for your family, time for your recreation, and also that needed study hour that you need to put in for your exams. So first you need to understand that your energy is like diminishing marginal utility. It's not going to be the same the whole day, so you need to plan your day accordingly. So morning when you wake up, you have the utmost energy, and by the time you reach afternoons, you are definitely tired, right? So let us plan our timetable in a way that suits our body, right? So first thing first, start your day early, my friend. I know waking up early is very difficult, but the only secret to that is going to bed on time the previous night. So understand your body type, see how much hours of sleep you need. So generally you would require around 6 to 7 hours of sleep. So plan your day before. So if you're going to wake up at 5 o'clock, then make sure you sleep by 10 o'clock or 11 o'clock depending upon your needs. So first at 5 o'clock you wake up, and until 5:30 you take time, refreshen yourself and sit and meditate. Understand what your goals are. Understand what you want in life. So when you put your goals straight out, when you meditate about your goals and when you meditate what you want in life, when you start manifesting things, right? So you have set the tone for the day, okay? So until 5 to 5:30, make time for yourself, sit quietly for 10 minutes and plan your day ahead. Today is going to be a great day. Today is going to be my day. I'm going to study well. I'm going to have time for myself. I'm going to go out. I'm going to give time for my family. I'm also going to concentrate and study today because my goal is to clear the exams and I'm going to do it this time, right? Okay. So by 5:30, please come back to your study table, and then this is your first slot. In your first slot, you have the utmost energy. So when I say utmost energy, this means you're going to pick up one of those difficult subjects that you feel needs most time, right? So they say, right, eat your frogs first. It means do the most difficult part of the day first, so that you feel a sense of accomplishment, that you have done something good at the, in the very beginning of the day. So sit for around 1.5 hours, that is until 5:30 to 7 o'clock, and get covered. And when I say study time, it means study time, and your phone and all your distractions, your social media, your friends, everything is going to be away, okay? Of course it's good to have friends, of course it's good to have, people around, but when you say studies, you must mean business, right? You cannot mix things, you cannot, afford to lose your focus. Focus is everything, my dear friend, and just for that small period of time, tell yourself, I'm going to study now, I'm going to get to the rest of the world later on, okay? And then you have time from 7 to 8 o'clock. Now, please step out of the house, or just go to your terrace, get some sunlight. You're basically like a plant, right? You need that needed amount of sunlight, water, air and energy, right? So morning, please step out, go for a walk, and exercise is a must. So you find a lot of videos of around 10-15 minutes. Just put on those videos, do some yoga or do some stretching or cardio or whatever works for you. So at least when I used to study, I used to make sure that 30 minutes to 40 minutes of my time in the morning would go in in exercise, okay? I would make sure I would sweat it all out. I would make sure that, I'm preparing my body to sit for the whole day. If you think that, you can just make your body sit for the whole day and make it run like a machine, I'm sorry, but it's not true. You need to also condition your body in a way that it is going to support you to sit down and study for the whole day. You also have to condition your mind. So conditioning our mind with meditation, we've already done. As soon as you wake up, and then you sit to study, and then again later on you exercise, you sweat it out. I don't know what you like, dance, or you do yoga, or you do anything that works for you, all right? Then you have solid 1 hour time here, and then take time to do something that you love to do. Then again, this is our second slot where we are sitting at around 8 o'clock to 9:30. Again, the first subject, whatever you're doing, you can continue, you can, go ahead and study here. Then later on, again, 9:30 to 10 o'clock, you can take a tea break and then sit down, go to your mom, go talk to her, or do something that is not related to studies. Okay, do anything that you like. You want to check your phone, you want to talk to your friend, you do anything, but keep your mind sane, right? So your break time has to actually condition you to again sit back to studies, but it should not drain your energy, right? So most ideally, taking a nap would suit, because once you take a nap, you're going to, get that needed amount of rest and energy, which is going to help you run for the rest of the day. So try taking a nap, because you've already woken up early and you're almost around 5 to 6 hours up by this time. Try taking a short nap, and trust me, naps are your best friends. When you study, just take a nap in between and you're good to go. You're really going to see that difference. The other thing is, I often notice that while studying, there's a lot of things in your head. You're not able to sleep, you're not able to take that nap because you're so tense, you're studying, there are a lot of subjects running, there's numbers running in your head, and there's a lot of things going on. So just put some light sleep meditation music or some calm instrumental music, and just put your eyes to sleep and just shut your eyes and sleep, okay? Or if you like playing some instrument, whatever you like to do, just do that, okay? Now, this is your main big slot of 10 to 1 o'clock, because you've already had your time here. This is the time where you can change your subject and do a subject 2 here, if at all you like changing subjects. I was a person who could not do one subject continuously for the whole day, because I would get too bored, or it would get very monotonous, and that's not something that I could do. So at this time, you can change your subject and take a solid 3 hours of study time, and then take a lunch break of around 1 hour. Just have something light. Again, your diet is very important, because if you always keep having junk or something that's very oily or that's not suitable for your body, you are going to spend most of your energy in digesting that food rather than using that for studies. Alright, so try eating light food, try eating something that's going to keep you healthy. Alright, next. So here, by the time you see, we are already done with around 6 hours of studies. Here, we are almost already done with around 6 hours of studies. So now we are done with our first part of the day, and now we are coming to the second half of the day. Again, this is the part of the day which I was telling you is a little difficult. We feel sleepy, we feel tired, we want to take a nap, or we just don't feel like studying, don't we? Okay, but still use your will and determination and choose something light, not very difficult, or maybe a practical subject that has to do something with numbers, or put on a video, put a revision video, or listen to your teacher, or do something that doesn't involve a lot of concentration, or that doesn't require you mugging up theory or something like that. Okay, so use this part of the day wisely and try to do passive studying. Right, so here the whole game changer is to utilize your afternoon as well. So if you waste your afternoon, then you'll not be able to cover up that 12 hours of study time in a day. All right, so here 2 to 5 o'clock, try and do some passive studying. Like I said, put on a lecture or put on a revision class or do something, or at this time you can also use to make notes for yourself. Always my funda for clearing exams is, see, today you're going to study and you're going to forget after 1 week, but if at all you make a summary notes, that is just 1 pager. You have to have 1 pager summary notes for the entire chapter. You just have your keywords, you write the topic, you write the heading, and you write the keywords, like 5 points, 5 keywords, whatever you need to remember on the day of the exam. So let me remind you that on 1 day before the exam, you're not going to have time, and if you're not going to have time to revise this entire syllabus, then you cannot clear exams. So the most important thing while studying is to create your own summary notes, or you can even, have groups and then, split the chapters and say your friends can do a few chapters and you can do a few more chapters. Utilize that time well and have that solid study notes. Okay, so here you can just it'll be like one pager, and then this will have all the topics and every pointer that needs to be refreshed one day before the exam. If you're not going to have this material, it's going to be really difficult for you to face exams. So during this time you can do that, or else there's another thing that you can do: audio revision notes for yourself. So you can just read the key points out of your textbook and record it in your mobile, and whenever you are commuting, traveling, walking, or doing something else, or you just don't feel like studying, sometimes your eyes are burning, right? You cannot really sit and look into the book the whole day. You can just put on your earphones and listen to that, and again you're doing passive studying. So you can utilize this time for that again. Now 5 to 6 o'clock is my favorite part of the day, where I get to go out of the house, go eat whatever I like, meet my friends, go play, or do whatever you want to do. So this time of the day is evening, is generally cool, the breeze is nice, and then you can watch the sunset, do something that you really like to do. If at all you're going to say that you're going to lock yourself up in the room for the whole day, you're not going to get out of the house, you're not going to meet your friends, it just feels like punishment, right? We don't want to feel that, and after a point in time you're going to feel that burnout, and if you get burnt out, you will not be able to resume and get back to studies. So don't do that to yourself. Chill in life, okay? Relax, be relaxed, and do something that you like to do, and make sure that you have at least 2 to 3 hours in a day just for yourself, just for you to go out and come and do nothing. Doing nothing is important in a day. So here is the time for you. Please go out, go catch up with a friend, go for a long nice walk, go to your terrace, sit down, listen to music, dance around, do anything that you like to do, right? So again, now is your another study slot of 6 to 8 o'clock. Now you're already fresh, you've gone out, you've eaten something that you like to eat, or you spend time with family. Now you come back and then come back to studies. Here again you can utilize the same for subject 2, or you can utilize this time for subject 1, that whatever you started in the morning, right? Now here 8 to 9 o'clock is your family time, dinner time. You also have to give time to your family, right? So you come back, you just relax, you're already done for the day. You don't have to push yourself too much. Just relax, sit with your family, just discuss. Talking to your parents really helps. Just tell them all about your day and how things are going. So 8 to 9 o'clock is for that, and after that I'm going to leave it to you. Here this is entirely your revision time. Please understand, if you're only going on studying and not taking out time for revision, it's not going to suffice. Okay, at least some 2 to 3 hours in a day has to be time for revision alone. Whatever you did yesterday, whatever you did a week back or a month back, please open that and keep revising. If at all you give long study gap and open that syllabus that you've already studied, you're going to take more time to actually study that and recall that. If you keep recalling whatever you've studied previously, it's going to stay fresh in your memory. We all have short-term memories, and we need to understand that we need to keep revising whatever we've already studied. Okay, so I'm going to conclude this video by saying, my dear friends, few months before the exam is very crucial. This time gives no scope for any sort of distractions, and this time is going to give you hope that you're going to clear exams. So put your head down and study. Only studying is going to help you clear your exams. Do smart work, okay? Give time to yourself. Don't burn yourself out. Keep calm. Everything is going to work out in your favor. Keep telling yourself that everything that I've done is going to help me. I'm going to clear my exams. Don't have second doubts on yourself. Believe in yourself. If not you, who else will? So all the best and study well. I hope you enjoy your time studying.